Hey, everybody. Welcome to a Sunday special episode of Selling Past Your Expiration Date, being Thrifty over 50. I'm your one host, Jay.
Hello. I'm Peg, and guess who's peeking around the corner?
That's why it's a special show. Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Thank you, son. Happy Father's Day to you and everybody else.
Yes, that's for sure.
Thanks. Yeah, I haven't said that to Dad yet. I was waiting till the show, go live, tell him Happy Father's Day on the air. So what exciting, what'd you do today, Dad? What's exciting? What happened?
Well, watched it rain.
Oh, that is thrilling.
I mean, rain.
And then we watched it. This is the 27th day in a row.
It's so bad here, guys. Oh my gosh. Just terrible.
And your sister come over, and your most favorite brother-in-law come over, and Jenny cooked seafood for me.
And what kind of seafood you have?
Shrimp and paleo crab.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good. It was yummy.
I'm having leftover pizza.
And sweet corn.
Leftover pizza. Whoa. We went to breakfast this morning with my two sisters, because my youngest sister, Chris, was here from Alabama with her hubby, and Patty, who a lot of you know, and her hubby, and the six of us all went to breakfast this morning. So that was, I think, a first, I
saw the picture. Very nice.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever actually done that with the six of us together. My kid sister was in for her husband's 50-year class reunion, and we went to the Chardon High School group reunion last night. So I saw some of my old classmates, which was fun, and it was a good time.
And no kids and no grandkids, so just the adults today, just the old.
Yeah.
So I want to raise a toast to my dad for sure, for starters. Mm-hmm. All the dads out there, and a couple people that seem to be forgotten on days like this. The moms who had to fill the dad roles,
right?
And the dads of fur babies.
To fur babies.
Not all of us have real children, but that is my child. So
yeah. No, well, I can remember our early years before we had you kids. I mean, our pets were our babies. I mean, there's no getting around that. Our little Fangy do, remember Fangy?
So what's been the most challenging item you've shipped lately?
What was that big thing we shipped not too long ago?
Dollhouse.
The dollhouse.
Oh, people ask me how you shipped that, and I couldn't remember if you sold it on eBay or locally. So how'd you ship that?
Put it in the box and put a bunch of braces in there. Noodles. Made braces out of noodles here and there, and made a bunch of cardboard braces, so the box couldn't get crushed.
So did you put things inside the rooms too?
Yes.
Okay, because that's what everybody's question was with all that empty space.
Some of it I did. I blew up balloons in there.
There you go. And how far did that go? Was that close or was that a far one?
I think I went to Texas somewhere.
Texas.
Yeah.
Texas. Yeah.
Yep.
Texas needs some dollhouses. Woo.
Yeah. And apparently everything made it because we didn't hear any complaints. So,
So for those who maybe have never tuned in before, these are my parents and they're adorable. How old are you guys as of today? You're the same age?
Yes, we are the same age right now. We are 70.
Sick, but I'm closer to 77 than I am to 76.
Yeah.
And the reason I want them to say that is, when I travel the country and I teach classes and I do webinars and stuff, and from time to time I hear people say, I can't do this, I'm too old. You're usually not as old as my parents, usually way younger. And if my folks can do it, anybody can do it. My folks grew up in the country. They still live in the country. It rained today and they lost their Wi-Fi. That's how country they are. And mom used to use a horse as her mode of transportation when she was a teenager, not a car. And we did not grow up in the 1800s. So I felt if they can do it and they kick ass at it, anyone can do it. So they're the benchmark.
Hey, there you go.
And look, my mom hosts a show with me every week. See, you know, it's amazing. It's amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it.
But I did have my nap for about a half an hour prior to the show.
I told the chat, I said, Mom took a nap. Let's see if we can get her to the show.
I had 2 margaritas and Mom was flying. Doesn't take much on Mom, you know that.
I think anything else exciting you want to share with us, Dad? What's coming up? You got any big
it rained today.
It's been so bad here, you guys, really. What do we got? Oh, well, we'll talk about that later. But in 2 weeks, where are we going?
Oh, I know.
Lake George, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, blew out the lake tiki event, and we're looking forward to that. We will be vending. So I'll take some pictures and, you know, show our setup again and just hope it doesn't rain.
Yeah.
I mean,
At Ohana.
At
We're
Ohana.
going to
Yeah.
Ohana.
On up at Lake George. It's a beautiful area if you've never been. It's quite lovely. And Jason and Stacy joined us last year, which was a lot of fun. And there was their 10-year anniversary last year. So number 11 coming up.
Yeah, not me and Stacy's, the actual event.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll look forward to some pictures from vending. How long of a drive is it?
It's 8.5 hours.
All right. So to even set the bar higher for everyone to, you know, aspire to, 76 years old, they're driving 8.5 hours to vend outside in the heat and then room party and room crawl and drink cocktails.
Oh yeah, got to do the room crawl.
You know, people always they'll get messages from me. Oh, I just sold a cassette. Nice. People get messages from me and replies from me at all hours of the day and night. They're like, "Do you ever sleep?" And I'm like, "Yeah, not a lot." And they're like, "Where do you get all that?" Right here, these two.
Yeah, I guess.
I am a product of my parents.
We've been partying for a long time, but we still enjoy it.
Yep.
And I see a comment in the chat. They like my hair. Well, that goes to my other son. He's my hairdresser, so he does my hair.
All right. Now, usually we save this to the middle here, but I figured since Dad's sitting here, because we are going to jump off and do something else, but since Dad's sitting here, we decided to do Daddy's Boy this week instead of Mama's Boy. And first, I want you to look at this face. And now you can go, oh, how cute, because here I am at 4 months old.
Oh,
how cute.
Oh my gosh, look how young. Holy smokes.
Yes, so for everyone who has never seen young pictures of me, I was a normal size baby.
Yes, he was.
And then shit went crazy.
Yeah. Look at that old red plaid couch we had. Remember that song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And the gold Afghan behind Dad, I made.
Get out.
Yeah, my grandmother taught me how to make Afghans, so I made that back in the day.
All right. So, and I teased this picture in the Thrifting board, and that's my daddy. It was funny because you were all arguing, is this Regan or is this Jason? Nope, that's Regan.
There you are.
This was just a normal Tuesday in 82.
Yeah. Hey, look, you know, I never realized this, Jason. I had blue hair before you did.
You sure did. Now, I want y'all to look beyond the awesome subject of this picture. And this is the house I grew up in. So although Mom and Dad have this kick-ass tiki house now, I grew up amongst country wallpaper and antiques.
Oh, yeah. All antiques back then at the time.
This picture here is 36 years old.
Yep.
So for the question I'm sure the chat has, do you still have this whole outfit?
We have.
I have the glasses.
And we have the blue wig.
And we have the wig.
Yeah.
Nellie wants to know if those are tights. Yep, those are
Yes,
tights.
they're tights. Yes.
Those are a pair of Mom's tights.
Oh, I didn't notice. And a bow tie. That's nice.
Oh, I know. Yeah, the look is awesome.
Somebody said, Rick is in the chat and he says Ziggy Stardust.
Ziggy Stardust, Devo. Yep.
Devo, yeah. We're getting a lot. I thought they might enjoy that one. When I saw that as I was, going through pictures, I said, "Oh, this is the best," and that we actually let us take pictures like that.
Yep, that is awesome. All right, Dad, you can hang out. You can go to lay on the couch, but I want to wish you a happy Father's Day.
Well, thank you.
even though I already sent you a gift, I'm seeing a message I got. I just bought you guys another little gift, so I was going to come.
Oh my! Oh dear. Well, thank you.
While we're doing the show, the person who has it, they're like, "Yeah, I'll sell it to you." All right, cool.
Oh, that's nice.
So next week when we do a show, we'll share it.
Yeah, and I think down the road, Jason and I had a talk. We just had time to pull it together. I think we're going to do a show about all of Big Daddy's packaging, shipping over the few years here, and maybe kind of put a conglomerate together for everybody. And some we have video of, some we have pictures of, all the big stuff that we've shipped. So we just thought that might, be a good show too down the road.
All right, and then whatever the next big thing is you ship, let's do some more video.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So when you sell water skis in 30 seconds, we'll take the video. Because that's how the universe works. You talk about something. Look, the other day, Stacey was putting stuff away on a shelf for me where the records are that I have for sale. And she goes, "Oh, there's a record laying here flat." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I got to glue that one. The top came apart. Nothing big, just reglue it." 10 minutes later, it's sold. Yeah,
that's always the way. I know. Touchy feely,
All right. So happy Father's Day, Dad. Love you.
What?
He said, "Happy Father's Day, Dad.
I
love you."
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I love you too, son.
He fell asleep there for a minute.
That's cool.
That's
cool.
All right.
He raised me. He's earned it.
Yeah.
You're my first most favorite son.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Well, you were my first son, weren't you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm your most favorite son that lives in Nevada.
That lives in Nevada.
Yeah. All right. So what else we're talking about today is all of y'all.
Yeah.
This means all of y'all, because every week we try and find a good subject to sink our hooks into, and this week was getting away from us. And I'm like, let's see what thrifting means to everybody who watches our show.
Right.
What it means to them, what they love about it, and what they hate about it. Because I don't mind talking the negative points in my groups, but not emotionally. If you got an issue, bring it. We'll talk about it. Like we had a great discussion today in the group about, grave markers.
Wow.
And it was a good discussion about whether or not you can sell them and you should sell them. And it was great because there was both sides of the coin. There was one jerk, but that jerk soon left. But it was a good discussion. Everyone got out their viewpoint very nicely and their thought process, and that's great. So that's why I said, what don't you like about thrifting too? So we're just going to start with the first one.
Okay.
Tanya Montana Craig. She's been in the group for quite a while now, I think. She said, "I love thrifting because it has given me my life back." Now that is powerful.
That really is. Yeah. I mean, you really have to read into these lines because there's a lot being said by everyone here.
She said, "I had an amazing job that I have never dreamed of being forced to leave. In 2014, I got hurt pretty bad and was left with a lifelong disorder, RSD. I was told I would never work again. I'd already sold a bit, but mostly it was personal stuff. Thrifting helps me fuel my business and my soul." That touches me too.
Yeah.
Making money is one thing, but if it fuels your soul, that's even better. The only thing I hate about thrifting is when the stores put the clothing on the higher racks. My arm and shoulder flares up, so I can't look for long. I feel like I miss out on a bit. Now, let me tell you two things about that. A, you got a buddy you can go thrifting with wherever you live that happens to be a different height.
Right.
Because my wife is 5 foot, barely one. I am 6'5", and when we go together, I work from here up and she works from here down, so we don't got to deal with it. I know that's not always possible, but if you can find a buddy, and I had a friend who was a little bit of shorter stature, and he was going through the upper racks like this, end up tearing his bicep. And when he was with the doctor, they figured out it was him going through the racks. And Angelique popped in and said, "I have fibro and joint problems. I completely understand about the high racks. I just can't do them anymore, other than skim through them with my eyes and pick out an item or two. I have enough problems with lower racks, having to go through like t-shirts makes my muscles hurt." And so hopefully both of you guys can find maybe a thrifting partner maybe once in a while.
Right.
Yeah. But I love that Tanya lost her job, but found a way to still continue to make money and enjoy it.
Right. Exactly.
All right.
Okay. All right. Debbie Johnson. Do you know how long Debbie's been in the group, Jason, by any chance?
No. And I probably should have had all that, but I don't. So
that's all right.
We're going to pretend everyone's been there a long time.
Yeah. All right. Deb says, "I have always loved thrift stores and thrifting, and now get to do it so much more. It is only this board that has given me the information needed to make our eBay business work. We are trying to go full time. That has not happened yet, but we'll keep working at it. Bob got hurt at work. I assume that's her husband, a few years back, and has found it difficult to work at a trucker again. It would be great if we could do this from now on, as we both love thrifting and working together. We just moved our office into a bigger room so we can keep all our eBay items and work in one space. Not much. Not much I hate about thrifting. She's very positive, and that's wonderful. And doing it together is wonderful. Dad and I have had a blast since we got into this, and it's always nice to see it when couples are working together. It's a fun thing. It's a fun thing to do. I mean, we can't wait till we go garage sailing. And I had company since last week, and so we kind of missed our days going out together, and I do miss that. So I see where Debbie's coming from on that.
Yeah, Stacy and I, we did a little sourcing today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Janet London Ware says it brought my husband and I, as well as a small group of friends, so much closer. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's really
we sell together, pick together, and keep each other motivated by having listing goals and challenges. As I near my retirement years for my 9-to-5 job, I'm looking forward to keeping busy and earning extra money thanks to thrifting. I love the goal setup. That is awesome.
Yeah, that's really nice. Really nice. Okay. Susan Van Sykes says, I have been able to pay off all my debts.
Woo! Now, I should have sound effects going like
I know. How powerful is that?
Keep going.
I mean, that is just wonderful, Susan. She says, now I save the money I make. I love shopping and finding cool, I think she means items to flip, also meeting new people. I don't hate anything about it, I believe. Just wish I had more time to take pictures and list. I know that feeling. I recently was promoted at work and don't have as much free time. I need to get a bit more organized. Yeah, Mom.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, Christine Cadner. And I don't recognize Christine's name, and if we've chatted, I apologize, but she might be new because I'm pretty good, even though we have 55,000 members.
Right.
The core posters I recognize. She said, I love the flexibility, and especially finding cool things in Podunk, Oregon that get cool new lives, such as a recently sold Art Deco entry door pull that is now on the entry door to a new speakeasy in New York City. Ooh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I love to when an item gets to where it should be. I also love my boss, me. That's so funny. She can be a flighty bitch, though. I also love all the learning through this page and research. My hoarder boyfriend loves thrifting too, so it's fun to source together. What a theme of doing it together.
I know. And now, is that boyfriend or best friend?
Oh yeah, that could be. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
My hoarder BF. Yeah.
Yep. So we'll see. Now, Nellie, we know, Nellie Karpinski, she says, we've always thrifted. Boy, isn't that the truth, Jason? That's how far back Mom goes, way back. Now being retired and each selling on eBay as a new friendly competition to our lives. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes Dad finds some much better things than Mom does. In fact, one of the items I'll show in the hall today was Dad's choice, and it's a good one.
All right, so this reply came one day ago. Joanne O'Connell said, I just bought my husband a Goodwill gift card for Father's Day. It's a first. He'll be surprised. Okay, Joanne, are you watching? Was he? Have you already went out and spent it? That's what I want to know. But that's a great gift.
Well, this is a quickie from Rose Carlino. She says, the flexibility, never having to work for anyone else ever again. Full stop.
I will give you a applause on that.
Yep.
All right, so Tanya Thornton, and their name I don't recognize. So hi, Tanya. I love the hunt. You never know what you'll find, something spectacular. Now look, I've got tons of friends who do wholesale. They make their own products. They're Amazon sellers. They make a lot more money than me. But I have looked in their world, and to me, it's horribly boring. So I make enough money to pay my bills and keep the lights on, and especially here in Vegas, keep the AC humming, and I'm good because I too love the hunt and ordering 1,000 widgets and getting 1,000 widgets and selling 1,000 widgets. It's boring. But turn the corner in a thrift store in or antique mall, you never know what you're gonna find.
I know. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Jace. Mommy, that would never be for Mom. It would not be fun, and like I've said before, I like what I do. I'm having fun.
Now, Helen's is very short, the shortest of them all, but it's so perfect.
It is. I mean, Helen is from down under, correct? Yep. And we got to meet her last year, right, at eBay Open?
Yep.
And just a wonderful woman. And I'm sorry, we're not going to see her again, but she says, I met all of you. And that's really special.
Cheers, Helen.
Yeah.
All right, so we go from the shortest to the longest. Marsha Bulger, how has thrifting changed my life? Thrifting has always been a part of me. Oh, me too. Growing up, we always had to pick from the sales of a clearance rack. Now as an adult, I just can't seem to want to pay full price for anything. I hear you. Yep. I am not an extreme penny thrifter or anything. I just prefer to wait for a bargain. And know if I don't get something now, I will eventually. That's a great attitude.
Yes, that is.
So through the years, thrifting has made me become more patient. What do I love about thrifting? I am an artist. I love taking what some call junk and turn it into something. I love the discovery, researching on the hunt. I am known as the junking data girl. I came up with a name because I love to go junking and I love data. Information systems analysis by day and artist by night. You're like Batman.
I know.
Laid off from a great job, now need to make ends meet. So it's time to sell all my treasures for my thrifting pass as a reseller. I love hearing how buyers use their items I sold to them. Now, what do I hate about thrifting? Not having the money when I know what I found is worth buying. And that is an issue some have. And where I think, again, a friend would come in handy is if you had a friend locally that had maybe a deeper pocket and said, hey, I can get this $100 item. I don't have the $100 right now, but I'll sell it. If you front the money, we'll split it.
Right.
I can't stand, I can't stand the butters. You know those people, the store's empty, but they follow you, pick up what you pick up, dig in the same box as you reach over, bump into you, practically grabbing things out of your hand. Hello, please start over this side. Plenty of room for both of us. But the worst thing is, besides my husband, I don't have anyone to talk to or share my adventures with, someone that enjoys junking as much as me. But you do, all of us. There's 55,000 of us in the group. So share. My name is Marsha, a.k.a. the Junkin' Data Girl. I'm a growing reseller, thrifting, discovering, learning, and growing a little bit more every day in hopes to go full-time or at least make ends meet. Oh, that was awesome. Uh-oh. Are we having Wi-Fi problems? Where did my mother go? Oh, no. So mom lost her Wi-Fi earlier because when it rains, this is how country they are. When it rains, the Wi-Fi goes out. So I will continue on, and hopefully mom will come back at some point. So, hey, Stace, if you could text my mother and see what the heck's going on, I will move on. So Krista Hickey Reisinger is next. I like the flexibility of it and learning all the new things from you guys on reselling and what to look for. Yeah, flexibility is nice. Today we did a little bit of sourcing, but we also took a nap. And I'm working on the cassette webinar tonight. So the flexibility that I can work whenever I want. And I've said this many times. I work longer and harder now than any job ever in my life. And I love every single minute of it. And part of what I do, I mean, all y'all are thrifters and resellers. But I run the two groups with great help. My admin team's amazing. I do 2 to 3 YouTube shows a week. I'm doing a webinar. So part of my work is not only sourcing and selling, but it's also teaching y'all about other things. And I love every minute. I love seeing all of you be successful. I love all of you sharing your successes with us. It is awesome. All right. Chris Kreider says, I've been selling on eBay mainly as a hobby. Now that I'm not able to work due to severe neuropathy in my hands and feet, a nasty side effect from chemo. Cancer has sidelined me. Sorry to hear that, Chris. Sending good juju your way. I love being able to work when my hands let me. Unfortunately, I get zero support from my boyfriend and landlord. Use her shed to store my stuff. I'm really sorry to hear that. Since my cancer adventure, I've had pretty much give up all my extras in life. I've been told I'm a hoarder, get rid of my junk, etc. My boyfriend said he doesn't believe in this, which caused an argument in which he threatened to leave me on the side of the road. Whoa. All right, Chris, if you need help, we're all here for you. We're all here for you. I, however, know that my goals are and plan to achieve them. That's what I like to hear, the fighting spirit. Even though I'm physically slow and have absolutely no support, it sucks, but this group gives me hope and raises my spirits because I'm doing this for me. I don't have any. Oh, mom's coming back, maybe. Hey, mom.
Oh, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, hey.
Don't have anyone offering to help me financially. I live off $197 a month. Now, look, if you can live off $197 a month, you are resourceful and you are scrappy. And I know you can do this. And I am happy to give you some extra help. And I'm sure others in the thrifting board will too. If there's someone that lives near you, maybe we can set up a partner to help out, maybe take a few pictures for you. I'd be happy to facilitate that. Things are extremely tough for me right now, but I am happy and determined to make it. I love this group. Thanks for being there for me. Sorry, I've had a very difficult weekend. Hugs to everyone. Don't apologize. Never apologize for things not going the way you think they should, because we've all been there in one form or another. I lost my job back when my wife and I were first married, didn't know how I was going to make ends meet. But every moment since then has led me to here. It's led me to have a great go at reselling. Because when I lost that job, I taught myself reselling. It led me to have a TV show. It led me to these greatest things, speaking at events all over the country. I love it. So, Chris, with your determination, you can do it. I know you can. I don't know if you're watching right now, but I'd be happy to help see if we have someone local to you to help you with pictures and stuff.
We're here, Chris. Don't be afraid to reach out for us, honey. We're glad to help.
And Lori said, can we post her story? Yeah, we do a lot of thrifting board helps. And I think Chris should be our next one. So Lori Hargrove, since you said, can we do this? I'm going to put it on you. Can you message me later and I'll get it going? All right. So we're at K.
Great.
Boy, Kierkees? Kierkees? Do you see K there?
I do. Okay. Yes, I've got it now. Okay. Kay says, we have been collecting, buying, selling since the 70s, and it has always been a sideline for us. I'm retiring in 2 weeks, and we're going to do this to add some additional dollars to the household. The best part is we really enjoy doing this together. Some couples can't be together for long periods, but we have a ball thrifting and selling. Boy, Kay, you sound like Big Daddy and me. I mean, it's just, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's so much fun. The hunt is the best. I mean, you know, taking the pictures and all of that is part of the job, but it's just been the best experience. And I just hope that you and your hubby enjoy it as much as Big Daddy and I do, because it's really, and the extra added income. I know a lot of you have heard my story in the past. I mean, when I retired at 68, Jason pushed me, you know, he says, "Mom, you got to sell. You know, you've done the garage sale flea market things all your life," which I have. I was a young kid starting going with my mother. And so that's why Jason got into it, because he came along with me, my mom, and Jason. So the three of us went together. And so he got the bug. He had no choice.
Yeah.
He had no choice. So, you know, I retired, and then Jason got me going. I think we had a 2-day lesson at your house. And I wrote and started selling. And my main objective, and I know I've said this before, was to make enough money to pay our real estate taxes. And out here in Podunk, Newberry, Ohio, I think they're high. I mean, they're $6,200 a year for us here. So that's $31 a half. And I said, just let me make enough money to pay for our real estate taxes. Well, we covered that within 6 months. I mean, it was a piece of cake, and I was just blown away. And since then, of course, our business has just grown and grown and grown. So now we have all this extra money for traveling, which is fun. So, you know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And like I say, it's the best job Mom's ever had in her 75 years, 76 now.
All right. I'm gonna run through the Debbie's been sending me a lot of what y'all are saying in the chat, and it goes along with what we've been talking about. So I'm just gonna run through them real quick because they're all very good. Anna Kate said, I'm one of those that body caused me to leave the corporate world, 2 spine surgeries in 2018. Loving my full-time thrift life. Caroline Anderson said, eBay paid for 7 days in Amsterdam and a 15-day river cruise in September.
Yes.
All right. Did you go to a sex show in Amsterdam?
Don't listen to him.
Wiki Wishes says, I definitely need to find a thrifting buddy. My boyfriend is taller, but has no interest in clothes, so he just gives me money. Okay, there's a good and bad there. He just gives me money is great. But
Right.
here's how you get your significant other interested. If you can find what they like and get them to go look at it. So say your boyfriend likes sports, he's a sports guy. Put him in the sports section, tell him to go find a bat or a golf club. When he finds that golf club for $200, that's $3.
Yep.
Then he'll help a little bit more. Don't put him in the section he doesn't like. That don't work.
Right. Yeah, that's a real good tip, Jason. Real good. Yeah.
Stacy Risner says, I love finding the right home for the displaced objects. Yep. Satisfy a certain itch, and money is okay too. Jeanette Cap, my daughter finally put her toe in the water. Now we have fun thrifting together. Just like mom and me do.
I like that.
Ginny says, Goodwill has gift cards? What? Rag says, I was never interested in the hustle to make big money and was timid about starting, but I'm having fun at the level I'm at. And that's important. At the level you're at, but then just keep moving up. It's always about getting the next level. Heather Malkoff said Bob, her husband, and I go to estate sales together, and we head in different directions. That's important.
Yes.
When I source with Stace, when mom sources with dad, you shouldn't be sourcing in the same corner. You should definitely spread out and conquer. Stace and I never saw each other until we were comparing what we found at Buffalo Exchange today. So,
good. I hope we didn't talk. I hope you had some good luck.
Yeah. Deanna Kate said Hubster and I go thrifting on our date nights. Yeah. Stace and I have been starting to do that on Friday nights. That's our date night. Keith Kimball, one good thing about thrifting with my wife is we have different views on things. It helps to diversify our items. Absolutely. I love that. Caroline says, ha ha ha. The sex show is on the list. We are going this coming September. All right, Caroline, message me because I've been to one. I'll tell you the good and the bad.
There you go.
I'll tell you where to get some good cocktails too. All right. So we were at Dennis Weddle said at 58, I announced my retirement from work. Tentative end date is September 27th. I'll be doing reselling full time then. So no real good or bad, but Dennis has been in the thrifting board for a long time. He's been in the Secret Beach. And like my parents are a benchmark, Dennis lives in a corner of North Dakota. If he can facilitate and find enough stuff to flip, anyone who lives near any place populous should be able to do it.
Good for him.
All right, Daryl.
Daryl, is it Runville? Like researching online, the high of buying something great, posting, and the good feeling when you look at your PayPal balance. I love that. Because that's what mom does, Jason. So, days, maybe even a week or so go by, and I haven't looked at the balance, and all of a sudden I go to it and go, oh, wow, this is really nice.
And I love Popeye's postcards. John's in the chat, and he says, I am retiring in 167 days. So it's so great to see y'all retire and then moving on to your next adventure. Now, Chris came back and said, oh, crap. On my venting soapbox and forgot to add the important stuff. I love selling because I can do it anytime, day or night, and wearing my PJs. Woohoo! I've had this shirt on for 3 days. I've been applying the tips that people in the videos have suggested, and I sell about one item a day. I only have 200 listings. The downside is my physical limitations. That can be frustrating at times, but doing all that is required to have a successful store is great therapy. Just sold something that I was going to edit. Had a quantity of 3, sold them all. Nice way to start the day. Happy Father's Day to all the daddies and the fur baby daddies also. Aww.
Yeah, that's great. That's really good. Christy Harris. Thrifting and sourcing vintage pieces has given me a new appreciation for our past and for the stories of the generations who built this country. Oh, how nice is that? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the thrill of the hunt and flipping great merchandise at huge percentages, but my reselling business has become the lens through which I view the past and ultimately the future. Oh, that's so true. Isn't that? She gave me goosebumps on that one.
Oh,
yeah, she did. It is fun because I talk about things that maybe my kids might want. Now, the only thing I know Jason wants is all of my Hawaiian stuff. So he's really got his hands full. But as far as my antique pieces, nobody wants them. My kids don't care, because it's just not the thing. But there's some family heirlooms there. You kids are going to have to think twice about this.
Hey, where's the coffee table I want? Can I have it now?
It's up. Yes, you can. It's upstairs in the loft.
I put in the new house. Let's get it out here.
Yeah, well, it's up in the loft area.
All right. When I get home, I'll ship it home.
All right.
Yeah, we'll get it to like a FedEx or UPS. And
we're going to have to do that, But
all right, cool. Yeah.
Yep.
And I won't tell you, there's something special about
Special about this. All right, well, we'll
but
keep
let's
that
not
as a
say
surprise.
it. Let's wait till I get it here because you're all going to want to hear why that coffee table is special. And you could guess a million times and you'll never guess the right answer.
No, they wouldn't.
No. All right. So John Davis says it's giving me a nice emergency fund. Oh, there you go. I like that too. I had a $2,000 car repair bill 2 weeks ago and I didn't flinch.
Yeah.
I plan to replace the garage sale proceeds. I love the concept of eBay money exchange rate. Seeing how I figure $1 spent sourcing can earn me $5 back. That car repair bill was only really cost me $400. Love buying old comics with it. And I don't hate listing, but it can be a chore.
Right. That was good. I like that. Okay, Fran Bowman. It seems like keeping up with the eBay and their changes and glitches is a full-time job. I used to do Li-Fi, which is listed, forget it, but I just found a listing that had disappeared. Sounds like it is quite common, and what a waste of time. Any comment on that one?
It is a full-time job, but guess what? It's a job. And so everyone who says they're doing it as a hobby, no, it isn't. Now, you might not do it as much as me and as much as mom, but it is a job, but it's your job.
Right.
So it's what you make of it.
Exactly.
And so if you want to get mired down in the, oh my God, they change things. Yeah, they change things all the time. Look, just a short couple hundred years ago, your mail came by on a dude on a horse, Right. Shit changes and you got to roll the changes. And look, I put mom back on the screen, 76. She can roll the changes. She has to ask me about them 17 times, but she can roll them once she fully grasps it.
That's I did them. And what other platform can you start your own business and have millions of customers at your fingertips? I mean, really, when you think about it, I mean, it's one of the easiest jobs to actually get into if you want to make some money. I mean, to me, it's probably one of the best things that's ever happened because it was so simple to get going.
And I love it because not only is mom and dad taking care of themselves, I don't got to worry about them, but we end up doing this show together. And so even though we live a couple 2,300 miles apart, every Sunday we're together. I mean, even though I FaceTime her every day anyway, but we're together doing something about reselling together once a week. And so I love that part of it. I absolutely love that part.
And I forget who it was, but it is nice to have a partner that is interested in the same thing you are. So whether it's Big Daddy or my son or my daughter-in-law now, I love that, Stacy. Yeah. I mean, it's just when you have someone to bounce off of, it's great. Some of you that have been talking about, wishing you had a partner, check to see if there's any meetup groups near you. That would be a good thing.
And hey, we can do a post in the thrifting board. Hey, those of you who are by yourself, whether you're actually by yourself or your life partner doesn't want to do it, we can put together, thrifting duos. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So Deb, if you wouldn't mind throwing that in our group where we take our notes, we can come up with a way to start putting it together. So, you say, hey, I'm in Newberry, Ohio, and someone else goes, oh shit, I'm in Burton. That's next door. Let's go thrifting.
Right. Yeah. That's a good idea. You got to start that out there because, you can make a brand new friend and have a buddy to do it with.
So Grindr, Grindr for the thrift world. All right. So Angelique's up next. Angelique Smith.
It's you.
There you go. Deanna said she's in Houston. She'd love a thrifting friend.
Yeah,
I love thrifting ever since my grandmother got me into S&H green stamps as a kid. It was great putting those stamps into books and taking those books and getting free stuff. LOL. I love finding things to sell and finding things for myself. It's fun to find things to sell to make money and almost as much fun to find things I can use that don't cost as much as retail. Money in my pocket both ways. There's not too much I hate about thrifting really, other than not having enough time and physical ability to hit all of them in a day. And I hear you.
Yeah.
And today, Stacy found a new winter coat, fall coat that I got to figure out where my tattoo was. It has this on the coat, Ma.
Oh, you're kidding.
Where this original graphic came from. And I found the coat and I walked over to Stacy and I didn't show her what it was. I go, here, put this on. It fit her perfectly. And it's a coat with my tattoo.
Oh, that's exciting.
So it is so cool when you find something that you can use.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know it is.
Oh my God.
Okay.
All right. You're up for Karen.
Okay. Karen Lee. Karen says, thrifting has changed my life. I am now a hoarder like the rest of us.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Seriously, though, I love it. For now, it gives me some extra pocket change, and hopefully it will be a great retirement job. Training an assistant to take pictures now so I can up my number of listings, which is a good point. If I didn't have Dad, Jason, I probably would have had to hire somebody. But, with his dad and I share, the duties. Dad is the photographer and the shipper. So, yes, it's nice to have that other person to free you up to do more listings.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Denise McNabb said, I have passion for antiques and collectibles. Finding a bargain at a garage sale, thrift, or antique store just feeds the fire. Yeah. We all got the fire. I taught special needs for 31 years. I'm gonna give you applause on that for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my speaker went off. Hold on. Jerky speaker. All right. Let's try that again. Oh. And now I clerk at the post office. Oh my God, 2 applauses. Just part-time. So I have more time to dedicate to my passion. Taking care of all the stuff at home is a slight problem. Thank goodness we live in an old hospital. What? Wait, Denise, where are you? I got to know.
Chat.
You live in an old hospital? Is it haunted, I hope? That would be. Do you hear this a lot?
We need to hear more about this, Denise.
Shit, I think Denise needs to be on the show. Let's hear about living in a hospital.
I like it.
Oh, my God.
All right. Looks like our last one coming up is from Linda Yoso. My mother started me young. Boy, does that sound familiar, with rummage sales. Then when I was older, my grandfather loved having garage sales, going to auctions and summer. And he's, I'm not quite sure there. And he's added garage sale items to his fruit stand. When my children were growing up, they always had nice things and our homes were lovely. This was only because of thrifting. We had a very small income. It is a way of life for me. Now my husband and I do it to sell and support ourselves. We are getting a lovely new home soon. Yay! Oh, that one.
Too. And that even gets
I like it. I like it.
All right. I'll catch up with Debbie's from the chat. So you guys are active tonight. I love y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, boy, this has been great, you guys. A lot of good feedback here tonight.
What a fun show. So Sabrina Cornelius. Sabrina, how you feeling, girl? She said my granddaughter got the thrifting bug to go with Kevin, her husband, and I to garage sales. And today I hired her to start taking pictures. Yay. How old is she, Sabrina? Colleen D said, I just want to say how important this group is to me since I discovered you a little over a year ago. I've been on a grief journey since I lost my 21-year-old son in 2013. So I'm glad you found us, Colleen. We're happy to be your rock and help you out in any ways that you need. We got 55,000 thrifters and of all walks of life, and they love to help each other.
Yep.
Matt Stoll said, my soon-to-be wife. Yay. Congrats. Wait, hold on.
Oh, Matt? Wait, I missed that post.
No, these are all from the chat.
Okay.
My soon-to-be wife goes to Savers together. We start out together, then go our separate ways. She's more tolerant now and actually looks for things I want to source. A big help with women's. That's the best. Now, I do have Stacy thrift to me sometimes when I'm working on stuff for a show or a webinar. It's fun to have her there where I'm like, oh, take a picture of me finding this and doing that. But when we're just straight sourcing, we separate. And then dirt don't hunt. I only had one cocktail. Dirt don't hurt. What do y'all do about health insurance? What do you do about health insurance, Ma?
Well, because we're retired, we have Medicare and a supplement, which isn't all that bad in the fee. So covers everything, and we even get in case some of you are out there that are retired and on Medicare, if you go through Optima Rx, if you're on medications and you tell your doctor to give you a 90-day prescription, they are free. We do not pay for one pill, and your dad's on a bunch. I'm on one, and I never have to pay for medication ever. Optima Rx, everybody, look it up if you are retired.
And my wife has a career, and so she has good health insurance, and that's helpful. So I won't sneeze at that for sure. No pun intended. And Sabrina, I got to give her two things. Sabrina said she's feeling great. She had her PET scan results back. Doctor said, I am clear. No more cancer. Yeah.
Oh, yes. So happy for you, Sabrina. So happy.
All right. So do us a favor before we go on the rest of the show. Give us a thumbs up. And you're not giving us a thumbs up. You're giving all y'all a thumbs up because
correct.
This is a show about you and every father out there. So happy Father's Day. All right. Before we get to scores in the hall. All right. There's my dog.
Yeah, it'll be short today since I had so much company. I didn't get to do as much as Mom wanted to do.
I've been doing Tiki Mug unboxing videos. And if you haven't seen them yet, it's on the same channel you're on. Just go look for them. Just click on my channel directly and put in Tiki Mug unboxing. I've had 7 or 8 right now. And it was initially to share in my Tiki world, like kids who do unboxing of toys. But I realized right away, it was shipping how-tos and how-not-tos because I buy breakable ceramics almost every day, maybe. Whoops. And so some come shipped very well and some come shipped very poorly. So if nothing else, go check them out for shipping examples. And those who are not in the Secret Beach is my other Facebook group besides the Thrifting board. And it is a subscription-based group, but it's one where you get a webinar every single month from me, a webinar from a guest every single month from a guest expert. And we've been doing scavenger hunts and 10-pound challenges and all kinds of fun stuff. And we go on cruises and do all kinds of neat stuff. So that'll be open very soon. More details to follow. But this Tuesday is the big webinar. If you've not signed up yet, get signed up at flippingcassettes.com. I'm going to teach you all about the lucrative world of flipping cassettes. Yep, I am well aware it's 2019, but what's hot right now is cassettes from the 1980s. I kid you not. Wow. And just to show an example, this is not a 1980s cassette, but here's a 1999 cassette I picked up for $1.99. I sold it for $22.49. Yes, a cassette.
A cassette. It's hard to believe. And I'll tell you, Jason, Mom just going to throw this in there. You know, a lot of us got to watch your CD webinar, which was outstanding. And like we've said before, one CD paid for the class on for a lot of people. Yep. And the cassette webinar will do the same. Won't take much to cover the cost.
Matt's waiting for the next scavenger hunt on the Secret Beach. As soon as the 10-pound challenge is over, Matt, and go do that if you haven't. Scavenger hunt is next because that was
that was fun.
All right, this week, we've been talking a lot about thrifting with people and working with each other. Our guest this week, Rebel Hammett, and what a badass name, Rebel.
I like that.
The whole family helps with the eBay business, but they did have a family tragedy. So those that weren't involved in the tragedy, and I don't want to give it away because that's part of the show, the rest picked up the slack to help out. So you really want to tune in for that. Plus, she's got 5,000 listings.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah. Good for her. Way to go, Rebel.
Thursday night, Thrifty Business, 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock West Coast. And what do you got going on this Friday, Ma?
Well, I'm having my Ohio meetup at my house this coming Friday at 6 o'clock. And it's a potluck dinner. And right now we're up to 32 people coming. And so Mommy's going to have her special painkiller cocktail for everybody. And I'm going to be giving a seashell presentation as well. And if anybody still wants to come and join us, you are more than welcome. But just recently, we found out we're going to have 2 very extra special guests.
Who I think are watching right now.
Yeah, I'm so excited about this. Craig Dawson and Rick Bellinger, our buddies from Canada, are going to be joining us at our meeting and also giving us a little background about how long they've been reselling and now turning it into full time. So really anxious to see the guys. And I met them for the first time last year at eBay Open, which was wonderful. And now they're coming to my home. So that'll be a special treat. So we're going to have a full evening, needless to say. Everybody, please pray for sunshine. I want us to be outdoors so bad. But if we have to be in, we'll make do. But I'll be ready for you guys. I got a full week of getting ready for everyone. But it's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a full night and lots of good food. And everybody's talking about wearing their stretchy pants to the meeting. So we should have a good time. Like I said, if there's anyone else out there that still wants to join us, please let me know. Go to our website and our Facebook group, and just let me know if you want to come. Okay.
Cool. And then coming up in the fall, October 16th through 18th, is Ecom Chicago. If you're in the Midwest, it is an incredible event. It's the best Midwestern ecom event out there. Yep. It's 3 days. It used to be 2, and they added a day where the vendors can demonstrate their product. So if you want to see how, Ink Frog worked, maybe if the Ink Frog vendors there, they would show you. Well, then last year on that day, they added a coach's corner where myself and Chris Green and a bunch of others, we took coaching segments with everybody for 20 minutes. And I thought, geez, I would do 4 hours. I thought, I patted myself on the back. I'll do 4. Yeah, Chris Green did 8.5 hours. So this year, I've already told him I'm doing all 8 hours. So get signed up. But right now, if you get signed up before the end of June, you get $40 off. It's already a cheap event, an inexpensive event for the amount of content you get. It's an amazing 3-day event. Chicago's a great city, and there's tons of great tiki bars. And then if you're coming to eBay Open, here's our list of events. I've been showing here all week. I don't need to go over all of them, but the big event is the thrift class on steroids on Friday right after the event's over. Just talk to the thrift store. We are all good to go. We're actually going to be sitting in a new area, which should make it easier to hear too. So I got that all fixed up. And if you got any questions about that, feel free to reach out to me. And unveiling for the first time right now, here's the new thrifting board t-shirt for this year.
I love it.
The Open Sea, it kind of is aimed towards eBay Open, but man, anyone can wear it even if you're not coming to eBay Open. And navigating the Open Sea for the Secret Beach t-shirt this year.
Oh, nice. Sweet. I love them.
So there you go. All right, we did all that.
Yep, we did.
Oh, boom. There you go.
Boom. Guess we're getting into mom scores, huh?
Yep.
Okay. For those of you who don't know what these are mid-century modern spaghetti glasses. They make a bunch of different kinds. They make the tall tumblers and the pitcher and bowls and all kinds of different things. And they usually sell pretty well. And I've sold off all my colored ones, and I had this lot of yellows left. And I bought the whole lot, Jason, way back when for $2. I mean, this whole lot probably cost me 50 cents maybe at that point. So, and I sold it for best offer of 35. So that was good. And, I just wanted to throw this out there. I mean, I know they're not huge money, but when you only pay quarter, this was a quarter item. I found these at a bunch of Guy Harvey t-shirts at a church rummage sale, and they were all at 25 cents. And so I just recently sold one. So for a 25-cent investment, I sold it for $14.95. But I'm always going to say, look out for your Guy Harvey t-shirts. If they're in nice condition, I don't think I have many left. I don't think, Jason. I think Mom sold everyone I did buy. And they were all different sizes, so they went well. So, yeah, I would say don't pass up Guy Harvey's because, they're looking for them.
Hey, when you said you go to look at your PayPal every once in a while, you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
If anyone was watching me in the little corner, I haven't been in my PayPal in a while, and I'm like, oh my.
It's kind of nice, isn't it?
It is.
And mom's taxes are due here next month, and I got plenty.
There you go.
I know. Okay. This might look familiar to some of you.
What? You sold a pay by number. Stop. Say it isn't so.
Yeah. This was a $2 item, and I did sell it for $35. And again, paint by numbers, just by knowing it by eyesight. Once you see them, you'll know. It's hard to describe it, but back in the day when I was a kid, you had your little paints in the little round plastic containers, and there was numbers all over the picture, and the paints were all numbered, and you took the paint out of the number and that it coincided with, and away you went. I wish Mom had hers, Jason.
Oh,
all
yeah.
the ones that I had done I did a lot. Mom loved that because I'm a terrible artist, and I always had to, be able to follow something. Oh, Mom can't draw at all. I'm terrible.
Yeah, I'm not real good either. So that's what I got from you too.
Yeah. Mom.
Real quick, the Junking Data Girl said she scored a Sony Walkman this weekend at a yard sale, sealed. Hey, can you message me on Facebook? I would love to add you to the webinar on Tuesday.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, what we got next?
What is this? An empty bottle of liquor? Why would that be worth money?
Well, the best part is it was full of rum when we bought it at a house sale. This was a house sale that we went to. And they actually, they weren't taking money, but we gave them $1. It was one of those that you're not really allowed to
All right,
sell.
so let's set it up. You've paid $1.
Paid $1. It was full of rum. Guess who drank all the rum?
But not right. Like it was years. I'd come home and I'd have a little bit of that because it's rum that does not exist anymore. I was drinking history. And so when I come home, I'd have one cocktail. And then the next time I came home. And so I finally finished it last time. And then what'd you do, Ma?
And then I decided to put the bottle up for sale, folks. And I didn't get 50, but I got $45 for
She sold an empty bottle of rum that I enjoyed for $45. So
I know.
Keep that in mind.
But this apparently, this was an older version of this type of rum. So that's why I got a decent $1 for that, just because they don't make it anymore and, that kind of thing. So, yeah, but you never know, you guys. And always, I guess my tip is tonight, always check liquor when you go to house sales, because usually there's a bar and they usually have the liquor setting out. So always check just in case there's some interesting, bottles of liquor there.
Don't go much further than Facebook Messenger and message me.
Yeah.
And I'm dead serious, because there's some old rum. The way tiki cocktails are made, for those of you who don't know, I'll give you a 30-second lesson. It doesn't say like 2 ounces of rum. It is very specific. It'll call out rums by region or by style, like dark, gold, light, or by age. And so a lot of these rums don't exist anymore. And if you find something like this Ray and Nephew 8 Tropical Years Jamaican rum, there's many of us in the tiki world that would pay you handsomely for rums that don't exist anymore. So just keep that in mind. Yep. Oh, and real quick in the chat, I want to give this to Nellie. She sold her first item on Poshmark. Yay!
Very nice. Way to go, Nell.
All right, we go from booze to Walt Disney.
Well, yeah, this isn't actually a read-along cassette, Jason. I only threw it in there because it's a cassette, and now just to let everybody know, this is something that I have had in my store for quite a while, but because cassettes seem to be getting hotter, all of a sudden it went. This was a quarter item at a garage sale, folks, and got the full asking price of $15.99.
A quarter?
I
can't believe it. And hey, I'm going to be doing a thrift haul probably next week. I went garage selling yesterday, Ma, and everything was a quarter or 2 quarters that I bought. And I'm like, I'm channeling my mother.
Oh, right. I can't wait to see.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
Awesome.
Every time someone said a quarter, I went, what?
Yeah.
My mom.
One of those. Yep. And then my last item this week, those of you who are from Cleveland, Ohio, or in Northern Ohio, Lake Erie Monsters is one of the teams here in Ohio, and this was their blanket of their inaugural season of 2008, which I paid $1 for, and took a best offer of $30. So yeah, you never know. I saw it. I said, and it was in beautiful condition, like never used. So I said, I'll give this a chance. It took a little while to sell, but it did go.
And real quick, Debbie, my buddy, my producer, my co-host most of the time, says that she got a message from someone that wanted to remain anonymous. And once you hear it, you'll understand why. But it kind of went along with the whole, why you thrift. Trying to get my eBay to the next level so that I can leave an abusive marriage.
Oh, yeah. That's a toughie.
Haven't worked in over 30 years, so thankful that eBay lets me have my own business. So I told Debbie to let Anonymous know that I'm happy to help on the down low. So if I can help, I'm happy to. If you want to put that on Front Street and tell people, that's cool. If you don't, that's also cool. So we're happy to help either in front of everybody so everyone can learn, or if you're going to be a little more quiet, we're happy to help in the shadows too, whatever you need.
Absolutely. I've been getting a lot of private messages from people. I've been helping a lot on Hawaiian stuff lately, and we're just glad to help everybody. Just private message us, if you want to keep it that way, and that's fine. We're gonna help you. Hey, people still help me. I'm still learning.
I help you every day, Ma.
I know. All the time. All the time. And that's it for that. And I don't have a whole lot of a haul because I said my kid sister came in from Alabama on Wednesday, and they did go garage sailing with us a couple of mornings. Of course, it was only for a couple of hours, and not an all-day deal like Mom would normally go. So I've got some to share, but that's okay. We're right at the top of the hour, so we'll get through this. But I have to preface something first. we go to this garage sale, and it's gigantic. It's actually a barn sale. And, I'm starting to go through the stuff, and we're all looking around. And finally, someone says, oh, did you know there's an upstairs in the barn, which I had not seen any stairs. And I said, okay, fine. So I start heading upstairs, and over in the corner, I see a man and a woman, and I see a ton of blow molds, and that they are going to be buying. I don't know if Julie and Chris Brown are in the chat or not. They had 10 pairs of gigantic candy canes in different pairs, a pair of green, a pair of red, a pair of blue. I'm going, oh my God. And there was a snowman. There was a Santa Claus. The Santa Claus, Jason, must have stood 4 feet tall. It was huge. And they bought everything for $225 because I my mom was right there, and I was drooling, hoping that they weren't going to buy everything, and they did. So there's one that I missed out on by probably minutes. So it does happen. It does happen. But we found a couple things, and so we'll go from there. Okay. All right. In fact, this was one of the things that were there. These flamingos, yeah, they sell very well, you guys. I've done very well with any flamingos I've ever purchased.
And they're so easy to ship.
Yeah. There's a lot smaller than our usual stuff. There's no marking on this particular one, but I've seen this brand a lot. Now, the good part was when we were upstairs in their barn, you had $8, and we thought it was $8 for the pair. And so the guy that's running it comes over to us, and I said to him, "Would you take $5?" And I said, $5 for the pair, because there was no price on this one. They had the tape on it, but they forgot to, put the price. Yeah, and he actually said yes, $5 for the pair. So I will be selling these for about between 40 and 50. Yeah, because flamingos sell well, and these are in beautiful condition. And the one, Jason, I found this one itself. You can see the head and everything. And this one sold for $25. So I'll probably put the pair up for around 50, between 50 and 55. Okay. Jason, I grabbed this because it was a quarter. Are these still selling? Is Life is Good still selling?
Yeah, I bought one the other day. I don't think I showed it in a haul yet, but okay. I think so. I mean, you're not getting top dollar, but for a quarter. And this is a long sleeve tee, and it's in really nice condition. And what size do I have here? It's a large. Looks like probably a ladies large. Yeah, ladies large. So yeah, I'll probably put that up between $15 and $20 on the t-shirt. I gotta find a sound effect for every time you say I bought this for a quarter. Yeah, we need something, don't we? So that was cash. It's not that I specifically look at the quarter items. A lot of you know that, but I just see so many of them. Okay, this is a piece of red wing pottery made in the USA. And if I hold it real still, can you see that, everybody? And it is numbered. Don't ever pass up red wing pottery. Every piece I've ever found, I have sold. Did not see this exact item on eBay I call it a leaf. I mean, it looks like a leaf to me. Doesn't it look like a leaf to you? Almost looks like an oak leaf to me. Yeah. But yeah, it's in beautiful shape. And I'm probably going to put this up between $30 and $40. Pottery sells well. If you get the right kind, pottery does very nicely. Okay. Okay, I'm going to, another tip. Mom's full of tips tonight. At your garage sales, start buying up the Halloween costumes. Very important. Yes. They're out there, folks. I mean, I'm starting to see them left and right. All right. So before you say that, Angelique said the charge sound, and I was just on that screen. Oh. However, that would be too long of a sound effect for every single time she said. Right. We'd be here till Monday morning. But I like this one. Whoa. People would get bored, but that was good. I like that one. Ooh, spinning quarter sound. I don't think that's on my sound effects. Oh. All right, what you got there, Ma? Okay. All right. So I picked up some masks. Nice. I know. And I'll tell you the price after. They weren't a quarter, but close. Close. Look at this two-headed guy. This is pretty cool. Can you see that? Nice. Yep. Okay. And then this one's even got writing on the back from the costume company. We all know this guy, I'm sure. Oh my God. Is that licensed? Is that actual? Well, I think so, Jason, because they've got all this writing on the back of this one. Can you see that? I don't know if that's coming through. There. Ooh, how about that? Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. How much was that? Well, I got the 3 for $1. So 33 cents a piece.
Woo. And then, oh, hey, I like that. The cash register, that's cute. Then I picked this up for 50 cents. And it's a cute top for Halloween. I mean, you know, it's for a lady. And it's just a really cute design. It's got the like the black lace sleeves on it. And this is a size, what do we have here? Do I have any sizes? I don't even have any markings. They have nothing on this outfit. I'm gonna have to, do some measurements. Probably looks like a medium or a large at the moment, but I thought it was kind of cute. You know?
I like it.
Yeah. So yes, keep your eyes open for Halloween. That's my tip for the day. Just pick, and of course, Christmas too.
For your Halloween top. There you go.
I'm trying to pick up. This is a cute Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer nurse's scrub. It's a medium, and I did pay 50 cents for that. And I will probably, I usually put my scrubs up between 15 and 20. I've had this forever, and I keep forgetting to show it to you guys. This was a 10-cent item. We're going down now. But, okay, chat, does anybody know who this movie star was back in the day? She was quite a sex pot. But while yeah, nope. I'm going to, you guys keep trying to guess. Let me know if anybody knows. But I want to show you a few articles in here. This is the main reason I picked it up.
Sorry, Angelique, for scaring the shit out of your cats.
Oh, no. It says Secrets of Marilyn Monroe's Sex Appeal. So that article is in here. Of course, we all know Marilyn stuff sells pretty well. And
is it Maureen O'Hara?
No, it is not.
Okay, but good guess, Mary Jo.
Good guess. I'll come back and show you some more pictures of Marilyn in here. So I think that this is what is going to sell the magazine. I'm going to put this up for between 25 and 30 bucks, you guys. I had to show you this. Some exercising.
Steel Ball?
Nope.
Lana Turner?
Nope. She was not a real big movie star. She did make movies, more known for her sex appeal than anything.
Arlene Dahl?
Yes. Who guessed that?
Suzanne Bracey.
Yes, correct. Arlene Dahl.
I ain't never even heard of Arlene.
Oh, you didn't know Arlene? Okay.
No.
All right, ladies. All of us probably know the world of Spanx. Those of us that are heavy and overweight and trying to hold it all in. Well, back in the day. Oh, by the way, this magazine is dated 1956, everyone. October of 1956. So back in the day, here was the early ads for Spanx of holding you in. This can be yours for the price of $3.98. It's called the Compresso Belt. And it will flatten your abdomen up to 4 inches. How about that? So yeah, I'm going to put that up for about 20 bucks, $25 for that. Okay. All right. Now, never too early, like I said, even for Christmas. I picked this up, Jason. This is here. Let me get this off the hanger. This is an earlier label from Casual Corner, as you can see.
Oh,
yeah, and it's really a nice vintage Christmas sweater. It's got the soldiers on here and the Christmas tree on the other side. So it's really, I thought that was quite attractive for $1, you guys. And I will put this one up between $35 and $40. So
4 quarters. Get out of here.
yeah. Okay, Jace. Now, look, talking about empty rum bottles.
Yeah.
Okay, now we had to do a little digging to find the research on this one. And this is Captain Morgan, private stock. This supposedly it's the rarer bottle, Jason.
Okay, do they make private stock anymore?
Well, no, and they don't make this green bottle or with the stamp on it anymore.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. They stopped selling this green scallop bottle some years ago, it says on this notation, stuff that we found. And probably, but now a cheaper bottle. You can see the greenish tint in the glass compared to the new designs. Also notice the angled front, which is, yeah, it's got an angled front right here. So they put a lot of work into this bottle, you know, when they made it. And it's like scalloped all over, Jason. It's, you know, real bumpy. So this is the back bottle. And they had, oh, and look at this, Jason. It's got a wood cork thing here.
Now, did you pay $2 or did you haggle them?
I haggled and bought it for $1.
Yay.
Yeah. So I don't know. What do you think, Jace? $35, $40?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a pretty bottle. I kind of like that.
So funny that one of your scores was also one of your fine.
I know.
And I do want to say, hey to David G. Said this is a great channel, first time here. Thanks for stopping in, and you have a lot to catch up on.
Yep, for sure.
I've been doing this for a long time, so tons of great content on my channel.
Yes, lots of reading.
And they want to know if you're going to list a sweater now or later.
Now.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I will lift it now, guys. Yep, get that going right away. Oh, Angelique likes the color of my nails. Yeah, it changes color depending on the lighting. This is the best polish I've ever had. Okay, I picked this up for $1, and it's brand new, not sealed, Jason. Yeah, yeah. Well, she had $2 on it. I got her down to the $1, but it is brand new, and they're back. They're back. So I
they are.
Yeah. So probably around $25. I think I might.
Really, I am shocked by that.
Yeah, because Mom did some research on that, and they are selling. How about that? Okay, last item coming up, everyone. Need some help from the gang. And this is Dad's score. And I had to call Jason on this one because Mom was...
As you're getting ready real quick, Chris Griders in the chat said, thank you, everyone, for your kind words and encouragement. I'm doing all right, and I'm listing a few items every day. Slow and steady wins the race. Hell yeah.
That's for sure, Chris. You keep going, honey. We're here for you. We are here for you.
What Dad buy?
All right. So we were in one of our local. Whoops, there.
Creepy clown alert. Oh, do I have it? Wait a minute. You didn't. I got a clown thing here somewhere. Hold on.
Okay.
Where is it? Shit. I wasn't ready for that. I forgot we were doing this.
Yeah.
I am going to tell about it. I'll find it.
That's right. I am going to take a picture of the signature, everyone, to see if anybody knows this artist. Yeah. I think it's dated 1985. They put it into this nice plexiglass frame, and it's kind of what I call crinkle art. I'm sure there's another word for it. If anybody knows what the word is, please help me out on this one. But it's really a nice piece. Now, that's it. There you go. We did listen for
angle a little bit because we're getting too much.
Let's see.
No. Bring it forward.
Okay.
And then angle down a little bit more.
More? Yeah. Not very good.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. All right, now angle all the way back. There we go. Now,
is that better?
Now turn the whole thing a little bit. Like take your left hand and go back toward. Yeah, there you go. No.
That way?
Yep. Do that. So they can see it's like really like weirdly 3D.
Yeah. I mean, it's real wavy.
Bizarre piece.
Melted art, Debbie says. Okay. But in researching, like I said, I can't find the artist's name and I can't quite make it out. So I'm going to take a close picture and put it in the thrifting board, see if there's anyone out there that is an expert on clowns. But Jason, I think we're going to list this between $90 and $100.
Craig said, please sell this before Rick sees it in person.
Oh, no.
Now, is that because Rick's afraid or Rick will want to take it home?
Oh, yeah.
That's the question. Is this going back to Canada?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's already got a home. You never know. And I guess anything we ever show in our halls, they are always for sale, you guys.
Yeah, I forget to say that. But if you see something tonight you like, Mom will sell directly to you. She'll cut you a nice deal, get it out in the morning. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick, save it for me, Peg.
Oh, God. Oh, dear. All right, Rick, I'll put it aside. And I think that's it, guys. Yep, that's all for today.
All right. So thank you all for a couple things. Thank you for participating in the post I made. And I really did it last minute. So I'm really thankful for everyone that did pop in there. Next time we do something like this, I will give you more of an advance notice than 22 hours. But I do appreciate everyone who tuned in live.
Yes.
I appreciate the thumbs up that everyone's given us. And I want to say a special thank you to the one person who gave a thumbs down on Father's Day. They must not love their father.
Oh, yeah.
But everybody that we talked about tonight, Chris and even the anonymous person, the group is happy to help. Like I said, in front of the camera, behind the camera, happy to help in any way possible. It's all about making everyone a better eBayer, a better thrifter, a better reseller, and we're happy to help. And that's it. Yeah, it was a good show. It was a fun, different kind of show.
Couple quick messages here. I just got a note from Sandy Pratt. Sandy says the two-faced mask that I showed is from the Terminator. See, I
thought that too because I got that message and I wasn't sure if it was legit.
Yeah.
So before I said that, I want to see what the writing on the back of that one is.
Yeah. I will look, look closer and see. The one was it the Junking Data girl asked if I would take the clown out of the picture to take my pictures. No, because of the way this is all sealed, guys. I don't know. I'll have Dad take a look at it, but I would say
Rick's going to buy it. They're taking it to Canada, so don't even worry about it.
all right. Oh, that's right.
There's a whole little fight in the chat going on right now.
I see. Oh dear, did I start a love spat?
When they get to your house, you got to put some Facebook Live going and see how that goes.
Okay. Well, I'm really looking forward to our meeting. I mean, we're going to have a ball, and looking forward to having Rick and Craig here. That's going to just add so much more to it. And I am giving my presentation on seashells. So I got to pull that together. I got a lot to do this week.
Yep. So with that, I'll let you go. But thank you, everyone. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers of human children, the fathers of fur babies, and the mothers that had to take the father role. I applaud you all. And
absolutely.
I celebrate every one of you. So thank you all for spending your Father's Day evening with us. We do appreciate it. And we will see you next week. And don't forget Tuesday, get signed up for the cassette webinar. $20 is a cheap price to pay when you find one $33 cassette. Boom, you've already paid for your webinar. And then Thursday night, we're gonna have a great show about how a family comes together when a tragedy hits a family. So it's gonna be a great show.
That'll be great. I think we have to fight in the chat because somebody else wants the clown.
Oh my gosh, what's a fight for the clowns? Oh no.
Yeah, I got two dogs digs.
Yeah, that's Craig.
Oh, that's Craig. Oh, that's the two of them.
Bid against him for you to keep it. You might make money and it never leaves. Oops, sorry. It never leaves your office. And Joseph, thank you for the tip very much. I appreciate that, Joseph.
Absolutely.
All right, everybody.
Dan.
Your meetup's Fridays, and we do the show on Sunday. We can talk about it. So,
oh yes, we can. I'll take a
part of the show next week. So take a lot of photos.
I'll take a lot of pictures. I will.
All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your evening, and we'll see y'all on Tuesday, Thursday, and next Sunday. All right.
Okay. Good night, everybody. Happy Father's Day again.
For selling past your expiration date, being Thrifty over 50. I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. And we're gone.
We're gone. Bye bye.